Hello and welcome to another episode of Geoma City Building. Last time we actually made a very nice beach over there. There it is. And I'm also have made some beautifications for the beach. So now it looks much better than it was when we actually made it. And I found one of the rare assets with umbrellas and deck chairs. So there's really a lack of those. In the workshop I found one with like straw umbrellas, but for whatever reason that didn't work quite well, just wasn't rendered properly, so I've stick with these one. Very colorful, not very eager about the colors, but well, it's the only thing I got, as long as I don't want to make those on my own, which I don't want at the moment. So we also have some small pier which got flooded regularly for whatever reason because of the water is moving, and we made some stones and some more bungalows over there and stones over there. Look at the watercolor, isn't that nice? And another thing I did, there's an actually mod which makes an animated foam, animated ocean foam or something. Let's look it up. What's the name of it? Animated sea foam, which you can place on the beaches, and it will make those shoreline. It's not ideal, it's not perfectly, but better than nothing. And I think it adds a lot of flair. Do we have... Yeah, we have sunken people in there, which I can't access right now. So we do have all sorts of lost towels in the sea, but I don't care for that right now. Maybe I'm fixing that later. And I also extended the road network already. So we have access to that portion of the city, because I'm already thinking about an airport later on. So won't be there, but it may be there or something. Not sure right yet. It's not the time for that one. And I also made, as you may have seen, I've uploaded another video about a park building, like the Sunken Park, which is there, which I wanted to try something new, to have those walls made and doing some ploppable grass tiles, and that's why I made that park there. And I think that's basically it. We did made also there some pedestrian walk with a wall underneath, and we actually lost something there. Let's just fix that one. Hopefully it's not going to remove anything. Just please don't destroy anything. Okay, alright. Did you destroy something? No, everything is alright. So this is because so the people over there can go over there. So now we do have a slight problem over there, and this is because basically it's look at this. What's going on there? There's a guy standing in the middle of the highway. It's a woman with baggage. Look at her. So every car is actually going to break down because she's standing there. Girl, what you doing? Go away. You leave very dangerous. So what we're going to do is we just remove her, because this is really screwing with traffic. And yeah, this is actually not sure why this happens, if this is has to do with mods or something. But I guess every time you see cars slowing down for no obvious reason on a straight road or somewhere, you should have a look if there's a person standing there, because it happens the third time now on this map that somewhere a people is standing. So we don't need them there. Alright, so back to the problem. The actual problem we have in the city is cargo. Actually the problem is not enough goods to sell. So this could be two reasons. One reason could be that it's just not possible for trucks to deliver all the stuff in time. And the second reason could be, as we don't really have any industry right now, then we just have reached the limit of what we can actually import. So we do have free cargo harbors, and we do have several cargo train stations. And so before I'm going to build the industry area, which I want to do with the possibilities of the industries DLC, I'm going to see if we can improve the cargo delivery routes, because currently this cargo train station over there is responsible for the whole cluster over there. and that may be not ideal. We do have another one in here which has a slightly different problem. The problem in here is actually that everything is clogging up. As you can see right here, we do have slight problems with the train stations, especially the metro hubs, because they do have a very short incoming line. So every time there's a train inside, any train coming in there will block the whole line, and that's we need to fix in later video as well. So for now, but I'm going to see if I can get more cargo into that area, and to do so we need we need another cargo station. And I think the only place to do it, because we would need to have a good road connection, which we do have here, and we do need a connection to all those industrial areas in there, commercial areas in there, and maybe even the other ones. So I think the most obvious place to put a cargo train station would be there. As you can see right now, those parking places are not utilized so much anyway. So the idea was actually to remove that parts there and make a sunken train station. So we don't need to remove any parking space, but have the train station sunken and connect it to the highway and to the railroad network. So in order to do that, what we first need is we need to have a train line to go over there. And to do so, we unfortunately have to modify this intersection, because in the current state, we can't really bring the train over there. So what shall we do first? Shall we build the sunken train station, or shall we build fastly the interchange? So let's do this. Do the interchange first, so we have this settled and can care for different things. And I think what we shall do is, I don't want actually to have that one. That one would be ideal, and basically I should have that one. But I do have already made all the parks in there to fit with those lines. So I'm actually going, and we don't need to go higher because there's no monorail. So I think what I'm going to do is we're changing that one up, and we see if we can. There's a park underneath, so we can change that anyway. We need that one. Maybe we need that one. Go underneath there. How shall we go there? This is correct. Yeah. Maybe this could be another video. So maybe we don't do that yet. Or shall we? Shall we? Shall we not? Shall we? I don't know. It's so much work to do. I don't want to do it. And I have no idea how we could do it. Like, we need to go overhead because there's the park underneath, and the people need the park because they like it so much. Yeah, I don't know. So we may do just another part now. So I'm going to do that because I need to think about it. That's not too easy. That's not too easy, and I might think about it then. And you're here because of the sunken cargo station. So we're going to do the sunken cargo station first, or at all. So what we need to do is we need to move it to, and I will need another mod in that video, which I'll show you later on. We will only select, I think, the buildings, and the surfaces not. So we can actually select the the roads I don't want. I want only the parking spaces in there because they are not so good to delete manually. So that's what we're going to do, and then we remove that road, and we're removing that road as well, and we're going to remove that strips. Finally we get some trees back, which we don't want. Come on, go away. And now we remove the trees, get rid of those. So many palms. They all get destroyed. Kill the palms. No, the poor palms. Here we go. More. And there we go. Now we do have that. We need to change our parking lot a little bit. So currently those are the filler things. And we need the border thing. And the border thing has to replace that one. Turn it around and replace that one. And we're replacing that one to a driveway. And for some reason this doesn't look too nice now. I don't know why this looks now not nice. Yeah, interesting. Why it's not looking that nice? Did I use the wrong driveway. Yes, I did use the wrong, that's the reason. So we need to use that one. Here we go, now it's pretty again. It's pretty again. So I'm not using a pre-made sunken train station and don't even know if something of that one exists actually. So what we actually do is we're placing down a road. I hope this is going to work out. So what we're going to do is we place down a road in there. So this will be the access point for the cars actually. We don't use the road guidelines because I want to take that one as some sort of ruler. So what I'm doing now is I'm using the MoveIt tool, activating everything again, and I'm now using the road, and I'm bringing that road, actually bringing it down to a ground level. So this will now really make things worse, but that's what we're going to do to have it lowered. So I think it's low enough. The next thing you need to do is actually make a tunnel entrance, and this is a little bit finicky, so I'm turning off destroy, and no, we need the snapping we need, and then I'm going to place a very small piece of road to actually go in there like so, and I'm doing the same thing on the other side. I could actually make it so, like so. So we do have the tunnel entrance now, and now we can find the proper height of that. Just select the corner points, and then we're going to move that one up again, so it basically fits underneath the road. There it is. Not yet. Here we go. Here we go. This is basically the height we need in order to be able to have a proper tunnel entrance with the needed height of it. So the next thing we're going to do is replacing our train cargo station. We're using the vanilla one, that one, and it fits right in there. Look at this. Isn't that pretty? It will a little bit interfere with the stadium. So what we could do is we could actually use that one and move the whole road slightly down a little more, like so. And now we're trying again, and yeah, it's now working much better. So place it down, and this looks pretty good to me. I will hide that one later on with some walls and ploppable things, but there it's working out as well. Will be hidden as well. And there we have the track. So now we do have a problem with the tracks now, because that track's actually lowering the terrain, and this leads to this sort of weird issue. So what we actually need to do is we would have to need a tunnel entrance over there. Unfortunately, we cannot use MoveIt to select that node. Oh, can we? Let's see if we can, but I don't think we can. We actually can. Yeah, there's some palm trees, which we'll lay there for now, because that's another problem. The palm trees go back to the floor, and that's not what we want. So there is a mod where you can actually disconnect that piece of train station from the actual train station, and it's that one. It's the TouchIt tool, which you need, and then you activate it. I'm not sure what the tunnel mode actually does. Anyway, so you're clicking on that piece there, and that means you can now freely edit on that road. I can still not use MoveIt on it because it doesn't. I think everything's a weight. Yeah, maybe I can pick it. No, I can't pick it. So whatever it does, I'm not able to actually move that train piece. So I need to remove it actually, because I can remove it, and I could actually change it to something else, but for whatever reason I can't use MoveIt on it, and it's essential to use MoveIt. So I'm going to remove that one, and what I'm going to do is I'm placing a new one, and I'm going to place it. I think I'm going to place it there until there. And now I made a mistake, because what I actually did is I placed it underground, because I haven't watched what I had. How can I reach you? Yes, there we go. gone it is. Because I had, in case you have the same issues somewhere, if you're placing it there, it says -18, and that's not correct. So we need to set it at 0, and then we can actually place it in there. And now we need to use the corner pieces to actually bring it down on hopefully the same height as the trains. We can actually, I think, there is something. 2 object high of the road. Yeah, that works pretty nice. That works good. I think that's good. So, and we also need to move it slightly up to fit where it was initially. So I'm going to put it there. Yeah, that's ideal. Look at that. So next thing we need to do, get away with MoveIt, we need to make the tunnel entrance, and we do this the same way we did this with the road. So what we're going to do is -12, and it should be somewhere, I think, there. We do now have a very nice tunnel entrance for that train track. We're doing the same thing over here. Here we go. And for that reason, this is not looking very nice, so maybe we remove that again. Something went wrong with those. And I cannot remove it anymore. It's gone. So it's basically gone. I don't know how I could remove it again, because it's gone. Okay, that's unfortunate. Ah, here we go. There it is. We were able to remove it. So let's try that again. We have the connection on, and this one was too short, so we make it 2 units. Yeah, it doesn't look too much better, but what we're going to do is now we should be able to actually select the piece with MoveIt. Hopefully we can. Come on, move it. No. Oh, we have to select it as well. Anyway, is there any chance we can get a marking? No, we can't get the marking, so we just try that one. 2 like so. No, it's just selecting that one. Yeah, that's unfortunate, because I would wanted to move that piece. So I can't use that one either. No idea why. So okay, so it's doomed to stay ugly, but we're going to hide it anyway. So hopefully it doesn't make so much problems later on. So, and we also want to have the road changed in here. And I think there was a single lane road, 2 lane plain street, 1 lane, 1 way. And what we're going to do is try is get away with that. What would happen if we change that road to that? Doesn't look exactly like I wanted it to look, because I will want to have that sort of road, because the tunnel road is actually smaller, and I would love to have that road, but it looks like I can't have that road. There's nothing in there for having that road. I would just like a little bit of narrow road. What's that one? 2 lane plain street. What's that going to be? No, I don't want that either. Or maybe I want. Maybe I want that one. Doesn't look so much. Doesn't look so bad. What's you? With bicycle lanes. No, I don't want bicycle lane. I don't want parking. And maybe I'm sticking with the normal road and giving it some greenish. What about greenish things? Yeah, the greenish thing is pretty good. I think we're going with the greenish thing right now, so at least it's something. So we're going with the greenish 1-way road over there. Not sure if we do really want to have some grass, because all the trucks are going to drive over the grass, but yeah, I think we don't have any much options there. There we do have actually a small industry road. What about those? No way, that's looking ugly. So I'm sticking with that. What about you? You're still too wide. I don't want you too wide, so I'm going with that one. That one will be. We just wasted minutes choosing the right road type. Anyway, so we do have the train track. I'm not sure if that's actually going to work out, because as you may see, the train station wants to place that piece in there, and we have to see if that's going to work out or not. So we will see. What we do need now is we need a connection to our actually highway, which go in there. And before we can do that, as you all may know, the normal usage for the cargo train station is that the cars come from there, then they drive in there, somewhere here, and the other drive one out here. So it's essential that all the cars coming from that side going in and going out there do not interfere. So what we can do, there's a mod called swap spawn and unspawn positions. You can actually activate that one, and now it's switched the position. So now the cars can go from here and drive in there, and they can go out there and drive over there. So we do have a problem, I see, because it's still interfering with the traffic. No, it was correct. Yeah, now they are not going in there because they're going in there, so it's not longer interfering, and we can actually proceed with a building. To do so, we need to remove one piece first, which I think was somewhere around here, because the current highway is just a dummy and doesn't actually do anything. So we're removing that piece, and we're going to build, I guess we can build that one, highway ramp, speed 80 instead of a speed of 100. I think we do it anyway using that one. And we have to destroy the activated, and we have to connect one actually activated. Can we go underneath? Can we go underneath with that one? So no, we can't. So I would need that one to actually be able to put that one up. And now we're using the round roads to make it at 11. And I don't know, not 11. Make it like 10. Now we have to find a place where it will not connect to any of the parking spaces, and to do so we should be fine with what actually Bird would like to find a spot there. Maybe a road lane is there. Yeah, it doesn't need to be that perfect, I guess. So we're going there with 10 units and a degree of 120. I'm gonna do the same here. Come on, give me the connection again. Should be you, then we turn the connection off. And I think if we were there, and we had 10 and 10 and 120 or something like that it was, I guess. So I guess we were something like, yeah, do you there? That looks good to me. Let's use that one. And the next thing, we can turn on the connection again, and then we'll make, there's no snap because we snapped on the wrong piece, I guess. Yeah, we do want to get there, and we're going up there, and we should have not an ideal spot, but I think we're going like so. Maybe not 4, make it 7, 7, 7, like so. And we do the same over there. Let's connect me there. 7. I don't know where did we get? I think there. 7, 7. No, this 7. Yeah. So here, and 7, 7 to go there. We're still underneath, and now we're going to connect those up. Now we would need the road guidelines. We'll want them now. Where's your line? Your line is somewhere around there. So this is good. And we do the same over here. And your line is somewhere around there. Not displaying it to me. Here we go. And now we need to change some directions of that one and that one, so they can go in there, and they also need to change the direction here. Not there. Come on. Come on. Yeah. And that one and another one. So now we have the road access to our Sunken train station, And the next thing we want to do is actually the rail network. So we have to go up again, and we can't connect those yet, as we need to change the intersection first. So what we can do is actually placing these pieces over here, and now we need to find a way, because I actually used the node selector, the node, whatever it's called, yeah, that one where you can change the slope of that thing. And unfortunately it's not working with train tracks, so what we have to do is actually live with the issue that this will not be perfect, and we're just going to move that one somehow somewhere where we want to have it like so. And hopefully we do have a nice underneath travel system where we now can connect. And we should go until there, I think, to not interfere too much with the roads there. So I think we're going like this here, and then we're going right there, and we already need to see again that it's not connecting. And we have a 14U, and we do the same over there. 14U, hopefully you're not connecting, yeah, like so. And then we're going to connect that one up to that piece. I think we're going to start there from that side, and I think it should be somewhere around there. So we have that one connected, and another thing is over there, and somewhere around there. So here we go. We now have everything connected in there. The roads are configured, and what we actually need to do now is finish the actual train line, so everything is actually able to pass. And we activate that one again, and now we have straight pieces to go over there all the way. Hopefully nothing is there which is not supposed to get destroyed. So we put that one in here, and we also have a train thing here, and then we need to connect that one. It should be somewhere around there, I guess. Not ideal. Let's make it ideal. So I could move that one slightly up just so it fits in there, and we're going to use that one, and using that one as well. And here we go. And for whatever reason, this is not ideal. It didn't correctly line up, so I'm going to move that one manually slightly to go there a little bit to sit in the middle of that one. So that's just one part, and now we actually have still the problem with the connection over there, and I would actually prefer to make that very pretty, but I think it's not part of the current video, so I may do a time-lapse later on if I find any other solution how that could work. So I think the ideal solution would be to have, I don't know, that's a path, so we do have to have everything overhead. So yeah, I think what we're going to do now is basically just making it ugly, and for that to be ugly we need to remove that piece and that piece and that piece as well, and maybe that piece as well. And then we're going to place a railroad piece from here to go, I don't know how high do we need to go, 24, yeah, 24, I think 24 is okay for that one. Just make right that we don't destroy anything underneath, so I think we go down here. We are now at 24, and then we go like here, and we don't want the road guidelines, and we don't want the grid maybe, so we're going to go there, and then we connect that one up, and we also need to go over there to connect the other one. And it's not very pretty, it's really not pretty, but it's the best we can do. So now we need to raise that one so we can actually go over the other road over there. So we're going to raise that one. And then we're placing... Oh, I made the wrong one. So I'm going to place it that one. It goes over there. And then it goes over there. So that one's pretty nice. Then we need to change, because we made the one-way railroad we don't want. Going to replace that one here as well. Here as well. That should be normal as well. And that one is normal as well. There we go. And then we're using MoveIt again to make all this a little bit more fluid. That's okay. That one needs a little bit of phrasing as well. There's a little bit of strain on the train, but well, should work out. And we could not lower that one, but you can raise that one a bit to make it smoother. I need to care for the trains, they cannot go all the way in a very steep manner. So we do have that one connected, and actually I think we're done. So if we now let everything run, we should see some trains soon, hopefully, coming there and bringing cargo where it is really needed, because well, you look at the traffic, it's mostly related to that cargo train station. So hopefully this will speed things up. So what we can do in the meanwhile is we can try to make this more beautiful. And to do so, what we're going to use, not sure if that's going to work out, but are we going to work? I do have that one concrete retaining wall network, and you could just use normal walls, I guess, because what's that one? Orange wall mounted floodlight. No. Is there any other wall inside with normal pieces? So we don't need to use, what's you? It's a quay. No, we don't want to use a quay. I think it's too clunky and wouldn't fit that well. I think there's no wall coming in there. So we're going to use that wall. And this wall is going to be connected around there. We don't want to destroy things. Node snapping we will let enable. So what we're going to do is we're placing that wall here, over there for now. So we do have the retaining wall. And the next thing we want to have is actually concrete. And there's no concrete, so do we have something ploppable which we can use? Hopefully we do have some sort. Oh, there's so many things. So we do have ploppable pavement. What pavement was the name? So what I'm going to do is, the problem with the pavement is it actually sits above that road piece over there, and I don't want it to overlap the road piece. So what we're going to do is we're lining it up like so, and we're raising that slightly later on. So I'm going to put that one to fit in here, and then I want to use the MoveIt tool to move it underneath a little bit, so it's under the road. Yeah, works pretty well. It's under the road now, and what I'm going to want is also, I don't want it to overlap too much, and then I'm using the MoveIt copy tool because it's much easier to get those pieces in the correct height. I'm going to use that one to plop that pieces in here, which is just there to actually cover the terrain. So here we go, and we do have two of them being not under the road, so we're going to use, I think it was that one. We're lowering that a little bit. Come on, it's not lowering underneath the ground. So I think there's a setting to not align, but I don't know where it is. So we're maybe going to raise that road instead. can we actually do that? So if we're going to use that one and raising it, no, it's going to raise. It's going to raise that one as well. So that's yeah. How can I? That's when you don't know your tools correctly. There's some follow terrain off. That's nice. So you can place follow terrain off and it does nothing. Why doesn't it do nothing? Is there any settings? Set position, cover to do, rotate around? No. Yes, if you know in the comments how this is going to work, then please let me know, because I just don't know how this is actually going to work. So the next thing I want to do is I want to move that one over here and also that side, going more there, and then I'm going to select the other one again. If I can, actually I can't. Come on, give me please give me your point. You don't give me your point. So I'm going to nodes. We have the 2 nodes, and now we are lowering it somewhere around there. And first we need to object high, so we go to there, and then it's straight. Well, it is straight, but for some reason it's not lowering that point. So I think we need that one. Not sure what that single piece right now is. So what we're going to do is to object high, like so, and then now it lowers. And I think that's much better. Maybe a little bit higher, and hopefully we can now. Sure, you think? I think you are a building. Are you a building? No. Are you a prop? No. Are you a decal? No, you're not a decal. Are you a surface? Yes, you are a surface. So I'm going to move that one, and I'm going to object high of that one, and it's still going to plop up over the road. What about the other pieces? So actually that looks not too bad. And there we have some painting issues we have to solve. Like there's, like so, come on. More there, here we go. Paint that one away. And paint that one away as well. So now we have one part finished, and the other part we want to finish is actually to have something over there as well. So if we're just going ahead and placing, we do have something. Maybe we could use that one. So there is actually, we do have. Not that one, but we have pavement. Yeah, we do have a surface network, and normally you should not use that one for beautifications for a simple reason. They will limit the amount of networks you can actually have. So. And it doesn't allow me. Oh, I need to activate that one, and we should get a node. There we have the node, and then we're moving that one, moving over here, so that one's hidden as well. So we do have that one, and we could make another wall to fit in there. Another wall. Here we go. There's the wall, and we're placing the wall. I don't know, we don't want to have that one. It's not giving me the option to place it where I want. I want it to be there, but it's... Yeah, here we go. And now we can place a wall, and hopefully we should place it somewhere like there. And it's not letting me because something is in the way. Not sure what's in the way. The height is too high. You're making me crazy. So let's put the wall there and move the nodes manually, and hopefully that's going to work. So we're moving that one. Make it single. We're moving that one over here. And we're moving that one, if we can reach it, over there. And then we don't have the issue. So first we tried like that. There you go. Snap it to me, please. We try to make it so. So we just hide the floor. And then we have both both pieces. And then we're going to lower it somewhere around there. Now we do have the other retention wall placed. I will maybe use that one. Is it only that one? Yes, it's only that one. And we're going to move that one over there. And move it slightly up, but you can't do somehow like so. Just before the floor appears again. Somewhere right here. So, the next thing we need to do is actually have... Maybe we try again with pavement, and we're going to use the bigger one maybe and try to fit that one. We could connect it there, but I think what we're going to do is just place it so it's not snapping correctly. No, we don't need the big one, so we can go with that one. And we're going to place that one there. And then we're going to place it over here. And that one goes over there. And unfortunately, it's also interfering with the road, which I don't like. And if I do it like so, we do have some overlaps, which are not very nice. I prefer it without overlaps. So what I'm going to do is, oh no, not that one. Please give me that one. I'm moving that back again to over here and use the plop able. No, doesn't work. Do we have a smaller one? Yeah, we do have smaller ones. So we're using the smaller one in there and another one here. And we just live with the color separation up there. So we do have another overhead, and I also want an overhead over there. So while this is not totally pretty, it's something I can very good live with. Now we move that over here, and we're going to move that one over there. And then we're using the small pavement again to fill it in there. So here we go, and we now have a very nice sunken train station in here with some slight problems with that one. So maybe I'm going to get rid of it and use smaller pieces. So I'm going to remove that one. I'm also going to remove that one. And now I'm going in here again with the plopables. We're just going to place that here. I use the MoveIt tool. I think we even need smaller ones, but fortunately there is one, so we're going to use that one. Going to copy that. Here we go. And then there's even a smaller one. Yeah, that we can use. And we're going to use it there to fill in the other piece. It's slightly down. Copy that. over to here, and here we go. Now that's nice. Now it's nice. We do have the roof still sticking out, but I think we can say this is just supposed to be like so. And we can even use, I think, some sort of beautification to get rid of that boring border. But we do have now our sunken cargo train station. We do have the cars in there. As you can see, they're coming from the left, going in that side. And whenever train comes, the train trucks coming out from the other port. So they're not interfering wherever the trains are. There's one coming. There's one train coming. So as you can see, they're now driving out there and driving in there. So they're not interfering. We just switched these spawn points with that mod made by Bloody Penguin, I guess. There are some people in the comments say it's not longer working, but as you see, it's totally working, totally fine. You just need to wait a little bit because all the cars already queued for the cargo station will just still use the old nodes. So you need to give it some time until it freshes up, or the little traffic, or just do it right away before any traffic comes there. So we now have our sunken cargo train station, which could be even improved with some class pieces I don't have subscribed to, but yeah, I think everyone can do that. You can even do more walls to hide even more stuff from it. The one thing is this one is pretty high, so you can't really hide that one. And there's surely a reason you can make this be more pretty. But as you can see, we do have now proper cargo transportation in the inner core of our main city, which didn't actually solve our problem with not enough goods. So we do have this problem still does exist, and what we do need to do is we need to go for industry, and this will be a part of the next episode where we're going to use that space over here to plot down some industries, and we will see what the map's going to give us in that sort of sense. And I've never used actually any of the industry DLC parts, so this will be a learning experience for me as well as hopefully as like you, and maybe you enjoy watching me in that process. So I hope you liked that episode, and we're going to see you hopefully in the next episode, and I wish you a nice day. Bye bye.